that word. Right now is as he put it the other day, you got 3 months. Daniel's going to tell you about these 3 months. Enjoy the training.
Cheers. Hey, thanks, Jonah. How are you doing?
Doing good, Daniel. Doing good. Thank you for being here with us today.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
We can hear you and see you okay.
All right. I'm trying to get my PowerPoint on right now, so just bear with me. And by the way, first off, I'd like to thank Enagic for inviting me here this evening. Also, hold on for a second. There you go. I'd like to thank everyone who's on that's watching this for taking some of your time to watch this. I think it'll be very, very, very helpful to everyone. Okay. For the new people who are looking at this, my name is Daniel. I got involved in this project by accident, just like everybody else. You know, a lot of the people, I wasn't really looking at this. I went to a meeting to take a look at this because a friend of mine kept telling me, you know, about the water, the product, and the business opportunity behind it. But anyway, uh, I went there so she would stop bugging me. I thought this was one of those normal, you know, multi-level things. You know what I mean? I have nothing wrong with them, but I thought it was one of those like New Skin or Herbalife or Amway or some skincare or travel program or whatever, right? And I don't have anything wrong with them. I've been involved with them. I've had success with them, but it wasn't something I was looking for. Okay. So what happened though was the product helped my family. The product had very good results. Plus the business opportunity behind it. I had my the guy who was introducing it to me coming to my house with a lot of checks, just showing them to me and what the money that can be made. So that's how I got involved in the business. Okay. But anyway, like I said, I'd like to welcome everyone. I believe tonight's training is not only for, you know, the entrepreneurs in this business, but it covers anybody in direct sales. Also, for new people who are looking at this, take a look at this. All right. Let me give you my resume with Enagic. I've been with them 17 years. My sponsor is Bob Gridelli, one of the top leaders in the company. My upline is Eli Daffish, Cynthia Briganti, Romy Verdera, and JV Pacifico. Very strong upline. But as strong as that upline looks, let me tell you something. Not one of those people help the people below them or the people above them. Okay? Romy didn't help Cynthia at all. At all. Cynthia didn't help Eli. You know, Eli didn't need to help me. So what I'm trying to tell you is these people are people who were already experienced. And I'm telling you this because there's thousands of them out there right now that are looking that haven't seen this project yet. All right. My rank is 6A16-5. That's what it looks like. I guess on paper or whatever you want to say. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Okay. Uh, you know, every one of my 6As below me, by the way, I sponsored them directly. It wasn't somebody below me, you know, below a line. You know, so I produced frontline 16 of them. And, you know, that's why I do very well with 8 points. Okay. Now, I'm not one of the top ranked producers in the company, not even close. I'm not one of the top earners in the company. All right. You want to see some of them? There's a few of them. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of people that outrank me and also out earn me. All right. I'm just letting you know that's how good this program is. But those are the top guns right there. Those are whoo, man. You know, I know we're not supposed to talk about money in our program, but if I'm a robber, I'd mug those people first, man. Right there. They're the best of the best. Okay. We're gonna be showing you some of them and their lifestyle. Now, my present role with Enagic, number one, I'm a distributor. I sell products just like a lot of people do. I recruit, okay, even though that's gone down quite a bit. But you know, when I first started, I recruited like crazy, like some of you people should be doing. And but even though my recruiting has slowed down, my building has gone up because I help the team. All right, I'm always available. My present role with Enagic, second, you know, I play a leadership role like a lot of the distributors. My trainings are open to everybody. I help a lot of the groups. You know, I've done meetings for a lot of the top leaders out there in different lines. My materials are available to everyone. I police the field just to manage some of the things we're not supposed to do. All right. And I'm a distributor liaison to corporate because of my background. I used to run, I used to be a chief executive officer of a very large company, direct sales. All right. For a long, long time, one of the biggest. And I've had all the issues. I've had, you know, BBB issues. I've had IRS issues. I've had FTC issues. And that's the reason I'm able to help Enagic. All right. When I say liaison, I represent the field when I'm in a leadership, when I'm in a corporate meeting. Number three, you know, advisory group and part of the top producers. We meet with Mr. Oshiro every once in a while. I correspond with top leaders in the business. You know, I was just talking with Cynthia today. I talk with Romy, you know, at least every other week. And these are people I correspond with to just to see what's going on out there. And I correspond with corporate management to let them know the heartbeat of the field and some of the things that are needed. Okay, so those are the three roles I play in the business. Tonight's training will not be a how-to or this is how you do things or not do things. Okay, tonight's training is about how to get there. All right. First, passport to financial freedom. Second, creating your best year ever. Third, multiplying your organization but by 10 times. These trainings are excellent. They're decades of experience being given to you. All right. And pay attention, take notes, watch the recording over and over. Hey, you're going to learn things tonight. You're going to get excited, but you know, you're not going to learn it the first time. You need to watch recordings over. I know I say there, watch it 5 times. Hey, if you can watch it 50, it'd be much better for you. Then you want to take action and share the information with your organization. Follow the training and check for results. Also, the training you're about to see, you can show it to new recruits to show them the caliber of our training. All right. Or you can take it and put it on your Facebook or whatever just to show people, you know, I mean, it's a very good recruiting tool. Okay. So, first, passport to financial freedom. These are the ingredients and formula. You know, I teach a class. We do this at the career day presentation. These are designed for entrepreneurs, all the way, all the middle, all the way to the online and internet entrepreneurs. We do a career day presentation, and we're talking to entrepreneurs. These are people who are willing to take risks. They want to get ahead. They value their time. Okay. They want that, you know, they want that Aston Martin or BMW really bad, and they want it now. All right. Let me give you some financial facts that we do at the career day presentation, and pay attention to this. If you follow someone in the United States from 18 to retirement, you'll find 90% of them at retirement will be dead or dead broke. Less than 5% will be considered well off, and less than 1% wealthy. This is in the United States, by the way, the richest country in the world. Okay. Current statistics. Take a look at the retirement. How many people retire broke? The average Social Security, and this was just researched in May. Check that. That's what you get. What are you going to do with that? All right. Here's the Census Bureau median income in California, where wages are high. But take a look at the New York. Over 6 million are unemployed. The ones that are working, half of them hate what they're doing, period. That's what that all checks out to. And there's millions of people looking for opportunities. That's why, again, entrepreneurs, again, Forbes, financial facts. Main reason people aren't doing financially better. You know where you're at. I don't have to tell you where you're at. Okay, even if you're looking at this for the first time, lack of education, they don't know how. And number two, lack of opportunity. The opportunity is not there. And the top three responses why people don't have dough: I don't make enough to save, I'm struggling to pay my college bills or whatever, and I'm paying down specific debts. And the ones in trouble the most, according to Forbes, is in red right there, millennials and Gen Z. Okay, so in order to separate yourselves from the masses, you got to explore new directions, and then you got to create a new path. You can't wait for that opportunity to knock at your door. You got to go looking for it. And when you find it, you got to listen to the ones who are already doing it and succeeding, and then take correct actions, right? Okay, here, let me show you this. You don't have to be great to start. I'm going to be showing you some of the distributors. What I want you to pay attention to is their lifestyle, where they were a few years ago and where they are today. This is Gio. I've known him since he started in the business. He came into my meetings when we were first doing it. This guy was a bus boy and a soccer coach. Listen to his story. Go to his Facebook. I mean, I remember him when he first started. Okay. A few years later, he's traveling all around the world. He was, he happened to recruit one of the top people in Italy. So he's got the #1 organization in Italy. Crazy what this business has done for him. Met his wife Brianna here, got married a few months ago, traveling all over the world, building all over the world, and earning each month what he used to earn in probably 2 years. 2 years. Dos. Wow, unbelievable. And that's what's happening in this business. What are your goals for financial progress in the next 3 to 5 years? Okay. Do you have a vehicle that can get you there? Very important. And where are you going to learn the methods to be able to be successful in the business? Those are incredibly important. Do you have a plan of action? Okay. So we teach this you're looking at an entrepreneurial class. I show the entrepreneurs ingredients for success. This is external, outside. You got to have a target. What's your goal? I mean, you got to have a target. What do you want? Okay, whatever it is, the lifestyle, the car, the houses, the whatever, the travel. Okay, it's all of what's your target, and then what's your vehicle? Okay, do you have a vehicle that can get you? Do you have a car that can get you to Vegas? Do you have a plane that can get you to Hawaii? And that vehicle, we'll talk about it in a second, but then you have training and education, and then you got to have a plan. Okay, these are the internal. You got to have that burning desire, belief, and philosophy. Oh, and you can't just have a desire. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want it really bad. Oh, I want it really, really bad. No, everybody wants it really, really bad. Okay, you're going to have to separate yourself from that. It's got to be a burning desire. And then you got to believe you can do this, and you can. You got to believe in your vehicle, and then your philosophy. What's your philosophy like? Like Jim Rohn, profits are better than wages, the same wind blows on all of us, like Zig Ziglar philosophy is, hey, you can get everything you want if you help enough people what you want. They all have philosophy, Warren Buffett, pay yourself first, then pay the bills with whatever's left. I love his philosophy. Mine is, hey, get rid of the money problems. I teach that to all entrepreneurs when we do an entrepreneurial class. Get rid of that. It throughout your life, it'll be behind every door, every bankruptcy, every stress, every a legal problem you have, every bankruptcy you have, every repossession, every foreclosure, every heart attack, everything comes down to the money. So you need to get rid of it early in your life. People don't have the formula. That's why. Hey, it's a simple formula. Find a vehicle that'll pay you more than what you can spend. All right? That's the first thing. And then you save, pay yourself first, and then you invest. Get your philosophy straight, and then you got to have the ambition and the action. So there it is, ingredient for success, right there. You got the external, you got the internal. And out of this whole page, okay, for all the young entrepreneurs, the most important out of all of that, all of it, is that right there, your vehicle. Because you have to have the vehicle to get you there, and the vehicle must be solid. Okay, if you're a pilot of a plane, you don't just get in your vehicle, right? You kind of check it out. You want to see the wings, you want to see the gas, you want to see if it'll make. This is the same thing here. You check out the company, products, need, marketplace, all the way to the timing. And this company has 5 stars in all the pieces, right? I would in the power training in Las Vegas, I was showing you the Enagic difference. All of them are awesome, all the way down to 1% to 3% market penetration, and the need, the bottled water problem out there, right? The marketplace, water. It's not a skincare, it's not a vitamin, it's not a travel card, it's not a Amway, New Skin, Herbalife product. The marketplace is everybody from the time they're born till the time they die, including pets. That's the difference here. Also, the timing. The timing. Look what's happening to people. This is Balas Cardoz, one of the top distributors. This guy came in like 2016. He didn't do that well. He was doing well, but he was struggling on the marketing side, and all of a sudden they discovered the online, and it exploded for him. And when he first came in, he had a added, let's say, an added weight, because a lot of the old timers, okay, like me, were not cool with him in the beginning, right? Okay, hey, I own it, but the guy is phenomenal for Enagic. What an addition. But look what Enagic has done for him at the age of 30. This guy is a 7-digit earner. So, hey, you do the mathematics. He's traveled all over the world. Look at the background of what he does. I mean, look at this. I mean, but the greatest reward for him is his time. It changed his entire family's future. This is one of the top distributors in the company, but back then he was just getting in just like everybody else. All right. Look at these two guys, Darren and Mike. So phenomenal. They had no experience in this business. I mean, look at the background, their house, that behind them. That's not a hotel. That's where they live. They had bought it. Every time they buy a house, they text me. It's incredible what the business is. And they didn't have any network marketing experience, but they took Zig Ziglar's philosophy by helping others succeed. They succeeded. And these guys are top gun people. If you're in their team, hey, that's great. But you got to check out the company, and then the timing. The timing is very, very important in this industry. If you look at this industry, it has 4 areas: formulation, acceleration, momentum, and stability. All of them have that. Here, check it out. Okay, formulation is where they put the company together. Acceleration is when they get all their stuff together, right? Momentum is when they explode. Stability is when they're solid. Take a look at all the top. These are billion-dollar companies. Do you notice something about their chart? Okay, and by the way, it's not just four. 100 of 100 that we checked out all have the same thing. And you can see where they exploded. And they're all exploded at 3% market penetration. You can join any of these companies up here and make money. But if you join them there, you're going to make the most money. If you join them there, you're going to get the override of the most money and the stability. It's like water. Now, if you were in formulation, you're probably dead, because 99% of the people that join here, yeah, you make money if you can survive, but it's full of grave. It's a graveyard. So you want to join in somewhere in the acceleration area. In my 3 decades of experience, that's where the top people in the company make money. Where's Enagic? They're right there. They're probably going to hit 3% in 2026, maybe 2027, but 2026 looks like the year. Look at, unbelievable. And again, look what the timing is doing for people. This guy Dang used to be a pharmacy, behind the pharmacy, white coat, blah blah blah. You know, look at this. I mean, bought a house, traveling all over the world. That's what this business. Oh, his house there. I've been to that one. But he has more time to take care of their family, buy luxury cars, houses, beach on the hill. I mean, holy cow. For everybody looking at this, especially for the new people, what's in your wallet? So again, look at this. Extremely grateful to Enagic. So the vehicle is what you need. And look at his team. He's got all kinds. That's why when we end our career day presentation, as a consultant in the field, this is what I tell people. Company is solid, products are awesome, potential is massive, timing is now. Okay? So number one, your passport, you need all those ingredients, especially the company and the timing. All right? Next, creating your best year ever in 2025. How do you do that? Hey, let me show you how. And you know what? Let me just do this for a second. Okay. First rule, create momentum. That's the first rule, number one. The power of momentum. And what I'm trying to tell you, see, regular entrepreneurs don't know what you're about to learn. They don't know it. That's why they remain regular. You need to learn some of the things that are being done by the top people. People who succeed have momentum. Okay? Creating your greatest year in 2025. You need to finish 2024 strong. Here, what are the most important months of next year? The most important months of 2025. All right? Of course, October, November, December of 2024. Those are the most important months. We're going to go over this because I want you to learn this. All right? When the rest of the world slows down, this is when you pick up and create momentum. Here's one of the top distributors from Canada, Brandon. All right? He didn't become one of the top. It's because, and he's got a great following. All right? Not because he's the best marketer. He understands the timing and went all in. The fourth quarter. He's been taught. And I don't even know him, from a long time back, but I've learned this system since in the 80s. You got to go, because what happened was all the people that were starting, and I didn't know, I was starting in January. Let me show you something. Fact number one, your greatest year is not going to happen by accident. Number one, okay? You know the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing. You've heard this all your life. Here is where it applies, right here. Doing the same thing and expecting a better year. What are you going to do that's going to make it better just because you said it? No, you must do things you've never done before. You got to do things, and it's simple. If you learn, most people don't know how. If you believe, if you take the action, if you're motivated, and you just do it. Google that video by Steve Harvey, Jump. Just do it. And then don't quit until you get it done. Let me show you something. This is Mary Jane Cruz, one of the top distributors, and I believe, in my opinion, the top presenter as far as product. She was a nurse, that's why. And when she does her presentation, she talks about heartbeat and stuff and numbers, and she goes, yeah, your electric in your brain, it's 95.666. I mean, that's not what it is, but she knows what she's talking about. This will be her best year again. She's been involved a long time, and each year has been her best. Okay? She starts searching 3 months before the year ends, and it creates momentum for her. She's been expanded all over the place. This lady travels 6, 8, 10 times. Dubai, Paris, Istanbul. I mean, France, Italy, Philippines, Okinawa. She's all over. Look at that. She travels so far, the buildings are already rotting. Man, she goes to places where buildings are falling. Check it out, man. You know, I mean, you're in America. Everything's always perfect. Look at that one right there. And she picks up a Louis Vuitton bag in every country she goes to. She used to be a nurse. She couldn't even pick up a shopping bag. Okay, now she's doing Louis Vuitton bags. Unbelievable. If you want this type of lifestyle, you have the vehicle to get you there. All you have to do is learn how to drive it. Wow. Your greatest year won't happen unless you decide to make it happen. You got to decide. So let's go with it. Okay, maximizing your year. First, you got to create momentum. All right. Then you got to get a head start result. You got to remember, get a head start by momentum. Results early by momentum. Stay ahead of everybody by momentum. Maximize your entire year. It's like a snowball, okay? It takes momentum, and the bigger the snowball gets, the big, you know what happens. Here's what happens here. If you begin now, October, November, December, your results will come in January, Feb. Some of you will have results in December, right? Because they pay the commissions pretty fast. So if you're a 6A, you sell a unit, that's a $2,000, right? Commission, very high. And for the new people, yeah, that's what we get. But if those people sell, you get $2,000 override. That's what brought me into business. Not that I can sell, but if people below me sell, I can make all the way from $2,000 to 350. Yeah, that's correct. And look when it comes. If you start now, boom, your 2025 1099 will be from January to December. So you'll catch early money. If you begin down there like everybody else, your results won't come till March or April, which means your 1099 will be from April to the end of the year. How are you going to compete with somebody that you're giving 15 months to? You're going to get killed every time. All right. So the key is start early. Take advantage of the fourth quarter. You got Halloween. You got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas. You got New Year's. Man, Halloween, that gives you an excuse to pass out flyers, right? Thanksgiving, relatives are going to be there. Tell them about your product. Christmas, wow, New Year. And then post, Instagram, do all your things of what you're doing. You'll meet more potential prospects during the next 3 months of 2024 than you did all year. Take advantage of it. All right? All out massive action. Be on the lookout. When you're out there, when you're out there in the mall looking, I don't know if you guys still go to the mall, but there's people who work on those kiosks, on those things where they try to spray you in the face. Those people are aggressive. Hey, they might be looking for something, right? You go to the shoe store, all those people in there don't do that. They're all part-timers. Why are they doing that? because they need extra money. You can show them this business, give contact info, advertise your opportunity, mark, and make all company and team events. It's the season where entrepreneurs and top sales professionals look. This is when they come out to look. I'm telling you this because this is when we came out to look, right here, right? During this season, we want to get going by the time it moves. We want to do our checking, whatever it is, when January comes. See, we all get 12 months. We all get 52 weeks. We're all going to get 365 days. That's 2025. All of us are going to get same thing. But if you start now, your results will come in January. You'll be busier than busy. Everybody I show this to goes, wow, that works. No kidding, it works. It's something I learned back in the 80s when everybody was kicking my butt. And I wondered why. And some manager said, because they're starting 2 to 3 months before you. Now I get it. Start now. Make a commitment. Share the product, recruit, post, advertise. This is when you go on the internet and blast it like crazy. Okay? Be in the Enagic mix. For the leaders out there, create a team environment. And a lot of you, some of the people I'm showing have the biggest organizations. Share ideas, connect your group, get your team motivated, and support and lead. And if I'm showing your face on this thing, I know you're one of the top leaders out there. Multiplying your organization numbers by 10. The secret of all top leaders in the company, okay, in this industry. Listen, there's 3 things we do. Some of you share product, then the opportunity. Some of you share the opportunity, then the product. Some of you just share the opportunity. I don't care what you do. Those are the 2 things, 1 and 2. But number 3, if you're a leader, you create, you promote, you attend events, and you get your top guns to attend the events. In any endeavor, there are moments that accelerate your momentum. Okay, in here, like home court advantage, that gives you momentum, right? If you're watching football right now or baseball, home court advantage, moments that multiply your results. When you're playing Monopoly, if you get double sixes like 2 times in a row, man, you're going around that board and cashing in on that $200, right? Or you double down in blackjack, right? And because the dealer is showing a 6 and you have a 6-5. Multiply your results. There are moments and timing moves. Have you watched the Olympic? In the last millisecond, somebody runs faster, swims harder. I mean, wow, huh? Car racing, you see it all the time. Early investment, these are timing moves. In this industry, okay, the ones that take advantage of these moments, they always get ahead. The ones that don't, they always remain the same. Okay, always. The moment to get ahead in this industry are the events. I'm letting you know, that's when you get your double downs. That's when you get your timing moves. That's when 1 step equals 100. Okay, take a look at the events in Herbalife, legal. These are all billion-dollar companies. Take a look at some of my friends are the top producers in some of these companies. I know them personally. We hang out together. Okay. Some of us came from the same school, industry. All right. But all of them know how to create events. Even the people that are training, like Eric Worre, from GoPro, him and I came from the same school. He knows how to create events if you've been to one of his schools. What I'm trying to tell you is in every company, the top leaders know how to create and get their people to events. Events do all kinds of things, network, learn new skills, improve your career. It teaches you how to connect your organization. Events. Here's one of the top guns in the company. I've been to his event. Events changed my business. Check out what he says. I realized that if I go to a convention alone, I'll earn a lot. But if I get a lot of my team to attend with me, I'll earn a lot. Get it? This guy, it took him, sorry, it took him 7 months to make his first sale. Wouldn't you have already quit? But he kept pushing on. He had no network experience at all, zero, none. You know, he was a volleyball or a personal coach that wasn't doing well, you know, struggling from week to week. You guys know it, you know, and some of you that are looking at this for the first time, you're in that arena. But what happened to him is he came to this business, believed in it, and today one of the he moved into my neighborhood. You know how much money you have to make to move in here? Holy manoli! And he's one of the top guns in the industry. Enagic conventions are powerful. They're very, very powerful. Okay, this is how you multiply your business right there. And there's one coming up in June. They just talked about it right there. So you start now, get all your people going and get your people to the, you know, I think the tickets right now are like $200. You know what I mean? For the leaders, go get 10 tickets because you're going to need them. You know, you're going to need them. Everybody in the end needs them when they don't have it. It happens at every event, every event. So get your tickets ahead of time. You know, go to whatever website it goes to and get your tickets now because hey, it's a lot of money. I don't have them. If you don't have the money, you're the person who needs to go to this event. You really need to go to this event. Okay, go get your credit card. Go get somebody else's credit card. I don't know. Do something. Okay. Then last, here's the numbers. If you bring 5 people to the event, look what happens. Your organization will go to 50 within 6 months to a year. If you bring 50, it'll go to 500. If you bring 100, your organization, not all 100 will go. Some will quit. Some will not make it. But 10 of those 100 will go 6A, which will bring your team to 1,000 within 6 months to 1 year. This is a formula that's happened every time. So the convention, if you want to get ahead, you want to bring people to that convention. Last, you got to create a passion. I'm done, okay? You gotta create a passion for what you're doing. How do you do it? You must find a way to motivate yourself. You got to exercise your motivation muscles. If you're trying to gain, you know, muscles, you're going to exercise, right? If you're going to try to be faster on the track, you're going to exercise. If you're in boxing, you're going to exercise. All right. How do you exercise here? All right. You got to be able, here. I'm going to give you some information. You guys need, get that here. Go get that audio book. How to have your best year, and listen to parts of it. I'm telling you what I do, and I'm telling you what all the successful people do. All right. And here, you know, on the bottom, it's Anthony Robbins, Steve Harvey, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, most people have heard them. But the top 3, Google motivational speech, Denzel Washington. Or first Google Arnold Schwarzenegger motivational speech, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Click the first one and listen to it once a month in the entire year of 2025. And I promise you, your year will change. Listen to that. Write it down. Write it. Don't look at me, man. Write it down. Okay? Because these things, you got to exercise your ambition. You got to exercise. How do you do that? Here. I'm telling you how to do it. You got to exercise and strengthen your persistent. How do you do that? Here, I'm showing you how to do it. Motivational speech, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I'm going to tell you, it'll change. And some of you have seen this before. Or Carol Lawson, you know, the do coach that you know shows you how to get better at getting hard, how to get better at handling hard. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And it will strengthen. If you read it, if you listen to it every month or every week, by week, it will strengthen your muscles. You'll learn how to box in this entrepreneurial arena. What do you want to earn? What's your passion? 10,000 a month? You know how many people are earning that in this company? Do you know that we have over 20, what is it? 20,000 6As and above in the company? That's how many people are earning that. Okay. Do you want to earn 20,000 a month? Do you want to earn 30,000 a month? I mean, what do you want to earn? Do you have a desire to earn what you say? How are you going to do that? You're going to earn, how are you going to get that BMW or that Aston Martin? How are you going to do that? How are you going to travel? How are you going to take time? You're going to go back to school? No. You have the vehicle in your hands. In Magic, it's there. The results are there. The comp plan is there. The timing is there. And there are people succeeding in this business. Look at this guy. This is Bob Godelli. Bob, I know Bobby well. He used to work on roofs doing, I don't know what he was doing, eliminating pigeon crap or whatever. You'd have to ask him. Okay. And he was traveling all around and wow, comes into Enagic, sponsors me, sponsors Dr. Dave Lessman, and just goes ballistic. And today, Bobby travels 6 times a year with an entourage. Unbelievable. He's all over the place with his family. Incredible. I mean, 7-digit earner. Have you seen his Facebook? He's always somewhere. Somewhere, man. I mean, it's crazy. What do you want to earn? Keep your goal in sight, whatever it is. Okay. And it could be more than this, right? I'm talking to the top gun people. It could be double, triple that, right? Yeah. And it's here. There are people earning double, triple, quadruple that. If not now, when are you going to do it? When? When are you going to do it? Right? Now is the best time. That life is like a checkerboard, and the opponent across from you is time. Okay? If you hesitate to move, act now. Time will eat up your men, it'll eat up your health, it'll eat up your goals, it'll eat up your age. You're playing with an opponent that doesn't recognize or doesn't tolerate lack of movement. Okay? You're gonna run out of time. I don't care if you're the best football team. If you don't act at the end and you're behind, the clock will beat you. And in life, it's the same thing. I'm telling you that because I'm in that arena. But again, I'm just here to help the people, to show them. And if not you, who's going to do it for you? You're the one that can do it for you. Remember, money is not the tool, it's not the goal. Okay? Freedom. That's the goal, everyone. That's the goal. Freedom of time. Freedom to do what you want, where you want, whenever you want, as much as you want, right? That's the freedom you want, right? And look at this. This is one of the top distributors in the company. I mean, I just talked to her. She's in Costa Rica right now. All right. And she's been in other programs. She couldn't find the vehicle, right? And here, boom, all of a sudden, she's everywhere around the world. I mean, you won't believe their places, her homes, and unbelievable what it's done for her. Okay, now I'm going to give you something. Does everyone succeed in this business? No, there's no such thing. Okay, people fail. A lot of people fail, but a lot of people succeed. Imagine 20,000 6As, the top on the marketing plan. Okay, why does the one who fail have to be you, right? You can choose to be the one that succeeds. You can do this, right? And look what happens. Here's a guy, Romy. I remember Romy coming to my house when he still wasn't making that much. He was making back then, so. Okay, let's say he's making 6-figure a month already. Wow, that's okay. But not like he's doing today. All right. But look at there was a time when he was foreclosure and bankrupt. Look at his Philippine home. Look at his Florida home. I don't know if that's still there, Romy. There was, hopefully it's still there. Look at the New York home. Killer. This guy. he just, and he tells you now there are so many people now that are succeeding. And this guy travels all around the world, there, freedom. Not about the dough. It's about barbecuing with my 6 grandchildren. Look at his house. This can happen to everybody. Okay? So you can do this. You can do this now. You can succeed now. All right? So ignite your passion, everyone, and make your magic business priority. All out massive action after this. All right? Attend every event, webinar, stay connected. Okay? Share the Enagic program with 10 new people between now and the end. Write down 3 achieved goals for 2025 and then make it happen. So my name is Daniel Dimacale. Hope this helped you out. And by the way, if you're brand new looking at this, check it out. I'm telling you, I promise you, you won't waste your time. We also have a message from our founder and CEO, Mr. Oshiro. So I'd like you to go ahead and go back there now.
エナジックを代表するトップリーダーの皆さん、こんにちは。
Hello, top leaders of Enagic that represent the industry.
還元ウォーター飲んでますか？
Are you all drinking Kangen water?
毎日還元ウォーターを飲んで世界の方々に情けの知らせを伝えてますね。
Please send the message of compassion using Kangen water throughout the world.
もういよいよ今年もあと3ヶ月となりました。
We only have 3 months left in this year.
今年の最後のラストスパート。
This will be the last dash, last spurt for this year.
皆さん当然そのつもりで集まっていると思います。
I'm sure you guys are all getting together for this event to raise up the sales.
ダニエルリーダーのもとに、
Daniel,
リマカリーもとに、
Mr. Dimacale,
皆さんが大結集して3000名超えると聞いています。
I heard that there will be almost 3,000 of you joining this event.
皆さんの力で最後に世界の人たちを何名助けることができるか。
And with the help of Mr. Dimacale, how many people can you save throughout this year?
皆さんの活動のおかげでたくさんの人たちが幸せになりますように。
Thanks to all of your contributions, we are spreading happiness throughout the world.
3つの健康です。
The 3 healths:
体の健康、
health of the body,
経済の健康、
financial health,
心の健康、
and peace of mind.
それをみんなに伝えて還元する。
Spread this message and spread Kangen.
5還元、
The 5 Kangens.
クイックリターン、
Quick returns.
還元型社会を作るのがエナジックの目的です。
The goal of Enagic is to make a Kangen world.
この還元ウォーターにはその力があります。
The power of Kangen water can make this come true,
それを伝えるのが私も皆さんの仕事です。
and it is our job to spread this message throughout the world.
今年の最後のラストスパート、
And we only have a few more in this year,
皆さんと一緒に私も頑張ります。
and together we can make this come true.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Let's keep making good sales throughout the year.
ありがとう。Thank you。
Thank you so much.